Speaking test instructions. There are 8 tasks in speaking test. The speaking test is about 15 to 20 minutes. The speaking test is the last part of the CELPIP test. Sample answers for all the tasks are given after each task completes. Time is up. Start speaking now.
Honestly, moving to a new city for work can be a big change, but it could also be a really exciting opportunity. If the job sounds good and you feel like it could help you grow, both professionally and personally, I'd say go for it. Sometimes getting out of your comfort zone is exactly what you need to move forward. Of course, it's normal to feel unsure. You'd be leaving behind friends, family, and everything that's familiar. But think about the long-term benefits. Will this move bring better career options, more money, or new experiences? If the answer is yes, it's probably worth it. Plus, you can always visit home or even move back later if it doesn't work out. Nothing is permanent. I'd say weigh the pros and cons, trust your gut, and don't be afraid to take a chance if it feels right.
Time is up. Start speaking now.
One time, while I was working in retail, I had to deal with a very upset customer. She had purchased a pair of shoes, but after a week of use, they started to fall apart. She came into the store angry and demanded a refund. Unfortunately, our return policy only allowed refunds within 7 days of purchase, and she was 1 day late. At first, she raised her voice and seemed very frustrated. I stayed calm, listened carefully to her concerns, and made sure she felt heard. Instead of arguing, I explained the policy politely and offered a store credit or exchange as a solution. I also apologized for the inconvenience and showed her a better quality pair of shoes that were on sale. After a few minutes, she calmed down and agreed to the exchange. She even thanked me for being patient and respectful. That experience taught me the importance of staying calm under pressure and focusing on finding solutions instead of just following rules strictly.
Time is up. Start speaking now.
This picture shows a professional office environment during a daytime meeting. In the center, a man wearing glasses and a navy blazer is giving a presentation. He's holding a tablet and appears confident and focused as he speaks. Behind him, there's a whiteboard displaying several charts, a pie chart, a bar graph, and a line graph, all in blue and green tones. These visuals suggest he's discussing business performance or data analysis. Seated around a light wooden table are 4 team members, 2 women and 2 men. Everyone looks attentive and engaged. One woman is writing in a notebook, while the others are using laptops to follow along or take notes. There are glasses of water and notebooks on the table, indicating a well-organized and formal setting. Large windows in the background allow plenty of natural light into the room, giving it a modern and clean feel. Overall, this seems like a serious but collaborative team meeting focused on sharing important information.
Time is up. Start speaking now.
In the next few minutes, I think the presenter will continue explaining the charts on the whiteboard. He might point out key trends or figures in the data and possibly ask the team for feedback or questions. Since everyone seems focused and involved, one or two team members might raise their hands or comment on the analysis. The team could also be preparing for a bigger project or a client presentation, so the discussion may turn toward planning next steps. Some people may take notes or open additional files on their laptops. The presenter may walk around the table or use his tablet to share more visuals. After the main points are covered, they might break into a short discussion to brainstorm or assign tasks. Given the professional setting, the meeting will likely stay structured and productive, with everyone contributing to the discussion.
Time is up. Start speaking now.
I understand that buying a used phone for $250 sounds like a good way to save money, but I honestly think the Galaxy XC Ultra is a much better investment. Used phones often come with outdated features, worn-out batteries, and no warranty. If something goes wrong, I'd have to spend more on repairs or even replace it again soon. The Galaxy XC Ultra, on the other hand, has a fast processor, a great 48MP camera, and 128 GB of storage, perfect for both work and personal use. It's also water-resistant and comes with a 3-year warranty, so I won't have to worry about unexpected issues. Since I'll use my phone every day, I'd rather invest in something reliable and future-proof than take a risk with an old device.
Time is up. Start speaking now.
Hey, I'm really sorry about the bill. I honestly didn't expect that dish to cost so much. I thought it was part of the lunch combo or special, and I didn't look closely at the price beside it. I completely understand why you're surprised, especially since we agreed to keep things low-key today. I feel embarrassed, to be honest. But don't worry, I'll take care of the difference. It was my mistake, and I don't want you to feel uncomfortable because of it. Next time, I'll be more careful with the menu. Let's not let this ruin our lunch. The food was good, and honestly, it's still nice spending time together. So I've got this one. Desserts on me too, if you're still up for it. Hi, I was hoping to speak with you for a moment about my bill. I just noticed that one of the dishes I ordered, the seafood platter, is much more expensive than I realized. I genuinely thought it was part of the lunch combo because of how it was listed on the menu. I didn't ask for clarification, so I understand the mistake is partly mine. That said, I was wondering if there's any flexibility, maybe a partial discount or an option to adjust the bill slightly, just because it wasn't clearly labeled. I'm not trying to avoid paying, but it was an honest misunderstanding. The food and service have been excellent, and I'd really appreciate anything you can do. Thanks for taking the time to hear me out.
Time is up. Start speaking now.
I personally prefer to wake up early, and there are a few important reasons for that. First of all, I find that my mind is the sharpest in the morning. When I wake up early, I feel refreshed and focused, which helps me get more done. For example, I usually make a to-do list, check emails, or even read a little, all before my regular workday starts. It gives me a sense of control and sets a positive tone for the day. Secondly, early mornings are peaceful and quiet. There's no noise from traffic or distractions from other people. I can enjoy a calm cup of coffee or go for a short walk, and that peaceful time really helps reduce stress. It's like having a few hours just for myself before the world gets busy. Another reason is health. Waking up early helps me stick to a regular routine. I tend to sleep better at night, eat breakfast on time, and I even have time to stretch or exercise. These small habits make a big difference over time. To sum it up, waking up early helps me stay organized, calm, and healthy, which is why I definitely prefer it over staying up late.
Time is up. Start speaking now.
I'm looking at one of the most bizarre and entertaining scenes imaginable. In the middle of a regular supermarket aisle, there's a massive Tyrannosaurus Rex casually walking beside a couple who are pushing a shopping cart. The dinosaur looks incredibly realistic, with rough, scaly skin and huge, sharp teeth, yet no one seems to be screaming or running. The couple, instead of panicking, are calmly staring up at the dinosaur as if they're more surprised than scared. The shelves around them are fully stocked with snacks, cereals, and everyday grocery items, which makes the presence of the dinosaur feel even more out of place. The contrast between the normal setting and the prehistoric creature creates a humorous, surreal moment. It's the kind of image that makes you wonder if you're dreaming, or if this is some elaborate marketing stunt. Either way, it's weird, funny, and unforgettable, all at once.